The KCC has hosted a lot of events since it opened, but until the Wild Tides launch, there'd never been an underwater experience there.
So today we were very fortunate to pair our launch event, our first ever event, with OceanWise Canada, who's an international organization. This is their Canadian arm, and they've brought with them their Sea Dome, which is a fantastic 4K dive into the deep for everybody to experience and get to explore. So we're very happy to partner with them and see their artifacts. We've also just launched our brand, mission, and vision for the Community Hub, launching in 2026.
We work with lots of different community groups or different community festivals and different conservation groups all across the nation, because we really believe that in order to save the ocean, we have to get everybody on board. So we love sharing our education, we love sharing our resources and supporting these kinds of missions.
And the mission they're supporting? Why, that's the Wild Tide Discovery Centre.
Wild Tide is a new not-for-profit society launching in Port Alberni. Port Alberni being a coastal community, I've always been curious as to why an aquarium or animal center doesn't exist here. Being so central on the island, it seems like the perfect opportunity. And so I just decided to kind of fill the gap, fill the need in the community. And so we're starting with our community hub, which will be a small scale kind of view for everybody, and we'll grow from there. We're aiming to include reptiles and amphibians in what we do as well. So it's going to be a space where multi-species can be explored. To start with, it'll be species from the Pacific Northwest. However, as we grow and expand, we'll be able to accommodate more species and different biomes from different areas of the world as well. Our leased space, we can't quite announce where it is yet. It's still kind of in the legal red tape phase. We are super excited for it, and I cannot wait for the real estate transaction to go through so we can announce.
We can't wait either. But in the meantime, check out the Wild Tide PA Facebook page to keep up to date on what's happening next.